Hey guys, this is me Hasibi Clark. Today I will be providing a quick tutorial to how to make an appointment AI chatbot with the help of the Voiceflow and Google Calendar and make.com. So let me give you the quick demo before starting the tutorial. So here's the chatbot I have made. So here's the welcome message. We will provide the date in this format. So let's suppose we enter a date. Let me enter the date in the past of the current date. Today is 27 October. So let's see what's the response. I have also provided the condition to the chatbot that if the date is in the past, just show the error message and ask the user to pick the date again. Let me enter the date of wrong format. I have also done the validation step here that if it's the wrong format, then it's also showing the error message and asking the user to pick the date again. Let me enter the quick date of let's suppose October 29. So it will be showing the hourly intervals from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. On the date of 29 October. So it depends upon you how you want to show the intervals, on how much space do you want to give. I have given its hourly interval and it's the time zone showing. This is just for the debugging purposes. It's the ISO format of the time which Google Calendar accepts. So these are the intervals that came from the API that they are available. So let me enter the 12 p.m. time. So yeah, it has picked the slot from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. on October 29. So let me confirm this. So let me provide the details. Now it will ask about the email that will be used to confirm the appointment, and the Google Calendar invite will be sent to that email. Let me provide with the email. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, it's showing the successful message that your appointment has been scheduled for 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. on October 29. So let's confirm. Yeah, it's here. So 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. on 29 October. So now this slot has been booked. So we don't want this time interval to be appearing here in the next user if they are trying to book. Let us confirm that it should not appear 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. slot. So let us again enter the date of 29 October. We don't want double bookings on the same time. So let us confirm that. Yeah, as you can see, 12 to 1 p.m. slot has been successfully not visible here. So other time intervals are visible. So the other users can only book from that slots. So yes, so this was the quick demo. So let me show you the voice flow that how is the chatbot design. So talking about the template, I have uploaded in the Google Drive. You can just download from it. So to import it in the voice flow, just go to the dashboard page, click on this import VF file and just import the chatbot, and you will see the chatbot appearing here on the dashboard. Go to the designer page. So let me show you how the chatbot is working and how the JavaScript code is there. So this is a welcome message that we are picking and picking the date from the user. We are using capture here, and just after picking the date provided by the user, we are, with the help of the AI model, we are converting the date into the format of this year, month and date, and this is the prompt I'm using. So after converting the date in the format, we are checking the is this the format valid, and the date converted by the AI model is also correct. We also want to verify that the month date and the actual date picked by the user is also correct. For example, October 30th would be the wrong date because sorry, Feb 30th will be the wrong date because Feb cannot have more than 29 days. So we are just checking also here that the user have picked the correct date. All of the this JavaScript code and the prompt and stuff are refined with the help of the JavaScript or ChatGPT. So I'm using ChatGPT to write the code for me. So you just have to provide the prompt and it will give you the code for it, for the functionality. And if there is a wrong date, we will redirect the user to the start block. And after checking the format of the date, we are also checking that the date should not be in the past. So if it's in the past, we will show the error that it's the wrong date. And after we have verified that the date is correct and it's the valid date and the format is also correct, we are getting the ISO min and max dates. I am just converting the date into the ISO format because Google Calendar API only accepts the date in the format of ISO, which I also have permitted here. So I'm just getting the 1 day slot, 29 to 30. So it will be a 1 day slot from 29 October. So I am just doing right here, start and end date. After successfully converting the date into ISO format, we are getting the hourly intervals from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can just see the code from the template. So I'm using the 8-hour slot. You can always change it, and you can also divide it on your own basis that how much duration do you want in your meeting. So after so this was here, I'm printing here for just for debugging purposes. After getting the hourly slots, we want to verify from the Google Calendar that whether this slot is available or not. So we are using Google Calendar Free Busy API. So let me show you the Google Calendar and that how I have created the API. Just go to the Google console, Google Developer Console. You will be redirected here to the page. Create any project you want because we will need a project to create an API key. As we can see that we are using an API key for the calendar. So use that account of which calendar you want to use the API key. So I'm using this account here. So go to the Google Developer Console and log in from the same account and just make a new project. And if you're not having any project, after you will make a new project, you will be redirected here to the APIs and services section and the dashboard page. Go to the API and services section. We have to enable the Google Calendar API. Just search for the Google Calendar API. You will see here the enable page. Just enable it and it will be enabled successfully. And then we have to create a new API key. To generate an API key, just go to the credential section in the API and services module. Yes, you can, from create credential, you can create an API key. So yes, sorry. So API key will be created, and then you just have to copy the key and then just paste here in the place of the key. Other URL will be the same. And after we have successfully created the key, we have to provide it the calendar ID of which we will be scheduling our appointments. To get the calendar ID, just go to the Google Calendar which you are using and go to the main calendar. Usually the email address for the calendar you are using is the ID, but if you are using another calendar for the appointments, just go to the settings and sharing and go down below. Yes, integrate calendar. You will see the calendar ID here. So just copy from here and paste it in the Voiceflow. And make sure that you give the permission to the calendar of make available to public. By default it's unchecked here, so just make sure you check here and select the only free busy. Otherwise Google Calendar API will not work. So this way we have integrated the Google Calendar here. We are using API to getting the busy schedule of the calendar. We can also test it from sending the request. So let me show you the response we get from the Google Calendar. So yes, so this is the response, the format of the response we get from the Google Calendar. So this is the busy interval. Right now we have only 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. slot booked. So after getting the busy's intervals, we will extract the busy intervals from the JavaScript and save it into the busy interval array. And then after getting the available slots and the busy interval, we are just subtracting the busy interval slot from the available slots, so we just remain with the actual available slots. So if we, so this is, let me show you the JavaScript code for it. So this, all of the code is just created from the ChatGPT. ChatGPT helps really a lot in creating the chatbots and the code integrated into it. So after checking the busy slots, if all of the slots are busy, we will just show the user that they seem to will to pick another date, so you have to pick another date. But if there are any available slots, then we, with the help of the AI, we will displaying the slots. That yeah, this message is displayed with the help of the slot, with the help of the AI model, that all the slots we are passing into the prompt and then displaying in 12-hour format with also the time zone here. After that, we are asking the user to pick the time, and after the user have picked the slot, we are capturing the response and saving it to the pick time variable. After the time has been saved into the variable, then with the help of the AI, we are picking the desired slot from the available slot array with the help of the pick time. So we are passing it the available slot array and the pick time from the user, so we are getting the desired slot, and then we are saving that to the picked slot. When the slot has been successfully picked, then with the help of the AI response, we are displaying that you have, this is the slot we have picked, you want to confirm the date. The message here, it's gone. So this will be the message that the user will be displayed. For example, let me show you the response. Let us pick the 10 a.m. one, 10 a.m. So yes, this is the message which is coming from this AI response. When we have picked the response, if user want to confirm it, then press the yes button, and if he want to pick the time again, I am just giving it back to the pick the time again. I have made another component for it, so let us go there. After successfully picking the slot, we will ask the user about his name. We are capturing it, the username, and we are picking the email. And then after we have to get the email and the username, we will be storing it in the variables of the username and the user email. And then we are getting the response. We are getting the start and the end time from the pick slot which user had picked, and so that we can pass it to the make.com to schedule the event. So we are using make.com here. So with the help of the webhook, I am passing the parameters to the make.com to book the event. So let me go to the here. This is the scenario I am using for the appointment. So this is the webhook I am using. You just have to make the webhook here and just copy the URL from here and paste it in the URL section of the API. And let me show you it, that how I have integrated it. Let me delete the both modules. Just go here and select webhook and select custom webhook. You can add any webhook, or if you have already have, then you can just pick that one. So just copy that URL, and you can determine the structure by sending a sample request from the API. So I have started the request, so I will just paste it and I will send the request. This is demo data I have been provided here, so just I am sending the request here. We have getting status code 200. So, and you can see the structure has been also successfully determined. We'll press OK. Then for the Google Calendar, I am using the create an event module. You have to connect your Gmail to that. We can successfully create an event. And the calendar ID, pick the calendar ID, event name. You can pick any event you like. Let me appointments. Okay. This is the parameters which are coming from the webhook we are passing here. So we have to pick the start time and the end time also. We have to pick, as we have provided the end time, we don't have to insert the duration here. We will pick the show advanced settings because we want to add the information about the user as an attendee. So here we will add the information about the user that we are scheduling the appointment with. So username here and user email here, visibility default. We want to send the notification that we have successfully created the event to all the guests, and we can also add the Google Meet info. We can also add as much detail as you can. You can also ask about the description from the user, that what's the appointment about and what's the location should be, and this can be also adds on to this chatbot. So after I have successfully created this module, then we have to press OK. Yeah, this will be the main module, that main scenario that will be acting as a appointment scheduler, that it will just send the request to this calendar and the appointment will get here. So after successfully making the request, we are showing the message to the user that you have successfully booked a slot. So this was it from my side. Hope you liked it. Give it a thumbs up, and for the people who want to read the Medium article and do not want to watch the video, I have also provided the link below for the Medium article. So give it a try, and if you face any problem, just comment below in the video. I will definitely help you. So thank you so much. You can download the template from here, from the Google Drive, and test it, and do let me know. Thank you guys.